view on it. Oh, it's Biggie Man. Nice. He's so biggie.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Jennifer and David are dead. Well, we gotta save them, right? But I hear them in my dreams. You said you'd take me back there to the West Mansion, but you never did. Their souls are trapped in that house. So I'm gonna need all my beat-em-upping to go back to the Splatterhouse. Welcome once again to Flophouse Plays. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are well deep into October. And, you know, you can't really say the words October and Halloween without Splatterhouse. So what is this? Hey, I can answer exactly what this is. This is a fan game from, like, the 2000s, like 2008, 2009, Deception of the Mask. It's much more beat-em-uppy than most traditional Splatterhouses. Well, maybe not 3. 3 is very beat-em-uppy and stuff. I've never played it before, and it seems to be one of the most well-regarded Splatterhouse fan games ever. So why don't we enter the house and start splattering? Right, so the cool thing about this game, if you didn't really notice from that intro, you can take 4 Rickses. Take regular Rick, Skull Rick, even more Skull Rick, and the Sculliest Rick. The last 2 being from Splatterhouse 3, and being from Splatterhouse 2, and being from Splatterhouse 1. Well, I like his big beefy arms here in Splatterhouse 2. I like that one as well, and that's like ultra beef. But let's go with Splatterhouse 2, Rick, right? Okay. Alone, all alone, this is my last resort. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not cool that his family got killed or anything. That's like, you know, that sucks for Rick. But they were killed in darkness until one night. The mask. The souls of your family are about to go to hell. Why? If you want to save them, go back to the house. Blinded by rage, I begin my new journey. In the Splatterhouse, like, we already did this bit. That's fine. Okay, it's just the master saying, you want to go back, don't you? Don't you want to go back, don't you? Not really. Splatterhouse is scary. Okay, we got punch, jump. That's about it. Oh, wait, we have a back attack. Like that. Oh, we got moves. We got silly moves. How do I pick up this? Oh, there's special move. Can I not pick up weapons? Okay. Anyway, let's start splattering in the traditional Splatterhouse Rick style. So I'm just gonna come out right and say it. I've been thinking for years, like, oh man, I really want to dress up as Rick Taylor. Rick Taylor, right? Rick Taylor? I think it's Rick Taylor. Anyway, I really want to dress him up as him for Halloween or like cosplay or something. But then I realized, like, man, I can't do that. If I do that, I just have people saying, hey, that's a cool Jason costume. I'll be like, yeah, you know, what are you really supposed to say? Maybe Splatterhouse 3 Rick? Maybe the reboot one? That's possible? He's different enough. He's just like a scary horror John Cena, right, at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna have to come to that road when I get to it. I have to cross it, rather. It will give me an opportunity to be like, actually, I'm Rick from Splatterhouse, and everyone's like, okay, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm like, you haven't watched Stop Skeletons from Fighting videos? Happy video game nerd? Come on. This is primo internet culture here. They're like, no, please get away from me. I'm like, oh, fair enough. Okay, fine. But I would like to. There is a distinction there. One of the most notable ones is like red-faced, red-masked Rick, I should say, which was in the not the Neo Geo version, the PC Engine, TurboGrafx 16 version. I think they did that for the home. I've never seen, on that subject, who here has actually seen a Splatterhouse 1 or 2 arcade machine in the wild? Like, is that even a galloping ghost? I don't remember. It might be there, but I don't think so. Did you see that big drop kick? That's massive. The best drop kick in horror gaming wrestling. That's really cool, actually. Oh. Maybe weapons aren't really a thing because it's like your special move is a weapon. Maybe that's it. Like, all of Rick is basically a weapon, really, when you think about it. The one thing I'm not so sure of is, like, even if you're like this grimy dude, even if you're this grimy dude that's like going through hell and high water to save your family, where are your shoes? Listen, I'll do a lot for my wife and cats. I'll do a hell of a lot for them. Going barefoot in like creepy caves and shit. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That's pretty gross. Like, barefoot. No, I don't know. I think they would understand. They'd be like, yeah, no, we got you. You're good. Ooh, what was that move? Oh, cool. A little slidey kick. They've definitely upped this with like several moves, which, ooh, little drop knee. I like that too. And it like feels good to obviously hit things, but I'm not sure there's like combos per se. But for 2008, I believe that's when this was made. This is still pretty solid for all intents and purposes here. Man, I don't think Namco was ever going to do anything with Splatterhouse again. It's like maybe one or two would get re-released on Nintendo Switch Online or something like that. But that's about it. Like, they'll never do this. Maybe one day, Night Dive. But they should really re-release Splatterhouse reboot from 2010 with some quality of life improvements. Like, because some of the problems of that game was like a really spotty performance in some sections, bad load times. You guys remember those load times? Insane. I mean, I played the game not too long ago again, back on the main channel years ago. And that shit is rough. That shit, like, absolutely needs to be fixed. Unfortunately, it's, like, more than that. Like, the game's first level is not great. Oh, okay. It makes for a bad first impression. Because it really... And you get a bunch of moves at the very start, but then they get taken away for way too long. Like, the game is too long for what it is. But all the components are there to be like an awesome fucking, God of War style, classic God of War style game. Like, it's all there, 1000%. It's just, it wasn't appreciated in its time for those hang-ups. Hey, I did a whole ass What Happened video about that. So, if you ever missed that one, the problems of it go deep to the bone, unfortunately, as to why it is the way it is. But man, I was so hyped for that back in the day. Like when it was first revealed and stuff, I was like, no. By the time 2010 rolled around, I did have a 360, so I could play it. I didn't have a PS3 yet, but when I first heard about it, I was like, oh shit! It's those super cool old violent games that the happy video game nerd loves. Oh, I can't wait. But even as a kid, I would never hear many people talk about Splatterhouse. Like, I knew of it a little bit because I remember ads in comic books. If you can remember one thing that I say over and over again in videos, is that I got exposed to a lot of video games just due to ads in comic books. Like, most Marvel comics, and Archie comics, too. Archie comics would always fucking advertise the shit out of games and stuff. Even, like, violent ones. But I remember an ad for Splatterhouse. Ooh, that's kind of an idea, right? Maybe before the end of the month, I could do a video where I look at old video game magazine ads, but they're all horror-themed. Got some Resident Evil in there, Silent Hill, obviously Splatterhouse if I can find them. There's something there. Absolutely. The only problem with this game right now, though, is that it doesn't seem too hard which is a good and a bad thing because I kind of want to die to be able to select another Rick, just to see the movesets. There you go. Use violent axe. Okay. And one thing I'm noticing, like on the actual enemies, there's not all that much gore. I'm usually used to most fan games just upping the gore like 1,000%. No matter what it is, really. Like even Street Fighter, like fan games will put blood in there every so often. Not this one. Okay. There you go. Oh. See, just mostly the green sludge. Ooh, could this be a boss fight this room? It usually is. I think in the main game. The painting comes alive. We'll see. But yeah, never did anyone really hear or know Splatterhouse back in the day? Because it would be something that I would have like super loved. I just didn't have a Genesis at the time or a TurboGrafx. Never even knew anybody that owned a TurboGrafx 16. I don't even think I saw one in the wild or anything. I love that just straight up Superman punch. I don't know why it needs the descriptor large-headed demon up there on the top left. That's kind of discouraging for that demon. The demon's like, what are you talking about? My head is large. Yeah, here's where you fight the, like, weird, like, red spawny creature. But I guess we're just using these as random rooms. And we're still on stage 1 as far as I know because of the title card from before. Okay, good. Oh! Ultra combo! What was that? What command was that? It was the special button, but I don't know what that was. That was awesome, actually. See, now I want to take the other characters. It'd be cool if you could, like, take Jennifer. Like, maybe, like, a undead zombie Jennifer or something like that. That'd be cool. She could get some revenge for all the shit she has to go through. I just noticed his run cycle. It's amazing. Look at that. That's like me running to the store if they ever announce a new Splatterhouse. But you know, at the very least, still at the very fucking least, Harada absolutely should put, you know what I'm gonna say, Harada, absolutely should put Rick into Tekken 8. Imagine that. Like, can we cut out with the Pac-Man stuff? Like, Pac-Man has had his time in Tekken games, right? It's time for Rick Taylor. I don't think this series ever got very popular in Japan. That's just my view on it. Oh, it's Biggie Man! Nice! He's so biggie! So yeah, first boss for sure. I don't think with my moveset, it's not gonna be too hard. Because Splatterhouse 1 and 2 are on like a single plane, right? You know, there was no line system like most traditional beat 'em ups. So you're kind of really locked in with Biggie Man. And that's what made it hard. But here, I don't know, it's not gonna be too bad. You know what? Looking at the design now through a modern lens, this is like what most Resident Evil games today have as like a mid-tier boss or something. It looks just like this. Like it's a mix of like several things. Nemesis, Dr. Salvador, stuff like that. Yo! I like the slowdown. Nice touch, actually. And Jennifer's just staring at me. Good job, Rick. You beat the guy with the bag head. Now please save me. And what's his name? Our son. Alright, stage 2. I think I lost like 1 life there. Maybe even. I guess I'm sticking with this Rick unless this game gets like super hard very quickly. The only thing I would say is that it would really be nice to get some weapons just to vary things up. Like my moveset's not bad at all. Like I have like special moves and shit. But just some weapons would have spiced things up. Why did it have that one machete and I couldn't pick it up. Like, I briefly looked at the controls before I started. There was nothing about picking up, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Ooh, that was a sick kick, actually. I love it's like, yeah, this forest is too nice. You gotta have some spare viscera. You can never have too much, is what we say at the end of the day. And just listening to the soundtrack, I think Grunkle Derek would agree. I think like Splatterhouse was one of the most underrated soundtracks ever, because it's sometimes hard to get good old school sounding like 90s video game soundtracks that aren't just Castlevania. That's what the. Okay, I just want to finish this thought. That aren't Castlevania that are really good and spooky. Like sometimes they just don't sound great. If you know any other underrated spooky like 16-bit 90s soundtracks, let me know. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh my god, do I just walk by them? Weird. I don't know what the book does. Should I hit them? What? Okay, he didn't have a health bar. Oh! Oh, okay. They're just statues. It did freak me out for a second because I'm like, what sick game are you playing here? Actually, that monster just hit me, and I had a splash of blood from me, but none of the monsters have had one, which is kind of funny actually. Oh yeah. You ever get so mad you just drop kick a bat? And like lots of people have done lots of things over the years. Like there's people that have punched bees, just balled up their fists and just hit them across the room. But drop kicking a bat is like another level. Whoa! Okay, I don't know how the muck monsters are in water on a boardwalk like a dock, but it's acceptable, I guess. How do I do that super move? I don't even know what it was. Okay. He's going all in on that. Oh! There it is! It's like a 360 motion almost? I really think I should be fighting these guys, in a body of water. I'm just saying that would make the most sense. I talk about strangely attractive fishmen, but sludge monsters I really like. Whenever a sludge monster appears in an old school video game, you know you're gonna have a good fucking time, right? You're gonna look at him, you're gonna be like, ew, gross, so spooky. Love you though. All right, more. Okay. Again, I'm not sure. I guess it's good that you guys don't have the home field advantage of being in water, but it seems like you're doing fine. Ow! What the hell hit me? That was kind of crazy. Okay, we good? We good? You're dead? No, you're still not dead. Okay. Ugh. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure if that even takes... So using that... Okay, that does take a bit of your health. You have to hit an enemy, though, with it, which is actually key. Because any beat 'em up that has a Mega Crush, Get Off Me move, and if you use it and it doesn't hit anybody, but it still takes up health, like that's garbage. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Not a ton of games do it, but there's a few that do. Watch me, like, I'm totally misremembering, and it's like Final Fight 1 does it, and I just forget. I don't think that's the case, but I might be wrong. I really hope I'm not, because that shit is embarrassing. If it is. But, like, you know what? For Splatterhouse, I'll getting back to it, just looking at this game, and looking at the aesthetics and stuff, I could see, like, an indie company doing really well with this. Maybe tribute games, maybe Way Forward. I could see them doing something good with it. Like, Splatterhouse does not need to be a big, expensive AAA, or even like, nothing with a giant budget. It really doesn't need to be that. It just needs to be gory, have good music, and like really spooky atmosphere. And it doesn't have to be like grim dark or anything. It has to be mostly somber, but there could be a slight lightheartedness to it. Does it need nude photos of your significant other? No. I don't think that's a requirement. I think that's maybe don't do that. I don't know. I think that had its time and its place. That's maybe a little much. All right. The soldiers of the sludge monster army are still out in full force. Now your special, it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Yeah, it does mention. So what does a book do? Did it just up my score? It didn't give me health back. I want to know if there's like some secret mechanic I'm not aware of. Like I'm pressing all the other buttons. There's just one attack button, one jump, and then special. Which is nice that it's like simple. But at the same time, I'm wondering what books are even for. I'm still at 7 lives, so even though I have this on the standard difficulty, I just kind of thought, you know, since it's Splatterhouse, that would have been fine. That would have been a hardy challenge, but... Oh. I guess we're going in the second section. Alright, inside the church. I wonder if they'll have the weird inverted crosses boss. Still can't believe that it was not a boss that got censored. It's so strange. Oh wait, no, did they change the crosses to something else now? I can't remember. I gotta yeah, I mentioned Uncle Derek a couple times already, but I have to watch his videos on it just to make sure. So wait, can I do stuff like punch? I mean, yeah, it's more or less a combo. These things don't attack much at all. Look, there's clearly but I literally have a 2x4. I'm literally Hacksaw Jim Duggan right now anyway. So I just can't seem to pick them up. That's a little confusing. It's a little disappointing, but oh, cool. Yeah, you have like several air attacks. You have like 3, which is a lot. Just jumping flip kick. I never thought I'd see Rick do anything like this, but oh, okay, chairs. Yeah. Oh, what do the mysterious books do? I just got another extra life. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like the game is messing around, and there's not a whole lot of difficulty here. Okay, I just lost the life I gained, so it's fine. It's fine. I guess the main problem is that unlike regular Splatterhouse games where you're pretty slow, like your animations are slow, and you just take hits. Like anytime you miss anything, like you're gonna take a hit. But in this, you're so able-bodied. You're so quick with the animations and everything. The special moves come out pretty regularly that just no one can seem to touch me. Like there's enough enemies on screen, so that's, you know, almost the problem being solved, but they didn't even take a lot of damage. So okay, yeah, sometimes you have to have the rotating scissors in the library. You got to keep people on their toes when they read. Okay, all right, well, hopefully I'll let these scissors work their magic. Get out of here. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. How is it an innocent zombie? I mean, I guess they're innocent in their former lives, but as zombies now, they're most likely not that innocent at all. Right? They've nibbled someone's ear at some point when they're feeling mighty peckish. Just saying. All right, let's just maybe we'll just because oh, like there's the spears on the wall too. Maybe we'll just see what's the boss at the end of this level, and depending on what that is, possibly call it a day on this one. just because it's pretty fun, but at the same time, there's not like a whole lot going on. Again, pretty impressive for 2008, 2009, circa that general time frame. Like, I wasn't even aware at the time. Maybe I just thought fan games weren't even really a thing. I thought it was just all animations. Like, you see YouTube videos of Ryu fighting Ken, or sorry, Ryu fighting Akuma or whatever, and I just thought that was it. Like anything was just make believe, like made up animations. I didn't know like the things were actually controllable back then. Like obviously in the years since, I was like, oh yeah, no, fan games, of course. But for a good while in the mid 2000s, I was like, no, people can't just do that. That's insane. How do you do that? But no, that betrays my complete ignorance of the time. Master of the Deads? Yo, that's a sick name, bro. Master of the Deads. All right. Oh, it's like mutated Jennifer, immune Jennifer. Oh, well then if I beat her, then that should be it. Right? I'll have saved her soul. Hopefully. Did I just beat her? What's this heart? Oh, I know what that heart was. Oh no! Ah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, she not messing around. She's super pissed. Okay, I'm trying to do the super move again. Oh. Alright, that kind of sucks that he goes through most of it. Alright, it's fine. 4 lives, I might at least do it till game over. Right? Now that the game actually seems to be getting a little bit tougher. I'm just still swinging! Jenny, are you okay? Did I save you? It's unclear. Hello? She was not Jennifer! Yeah, we'll give it away, dude. Stage 3, flying piranhas. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, it's a good track, though, to be fair. Yeah, we're definitely getting a mix of enemies from, like, all of the games. These look like Splatterhouse 2 enemies to me. Man, there's just a big pair of scissors right there. Scissor Man, well jealous of those. So we'll see how long the 4 lives last me here. Maybe I'll get to the end of the stage. Maybe I won't. That's the amazing thing about the Flophouse. You always expect the things that you don't expect. Never assume anything. Alright, let's see. There has been a lot of enemies hiding past the screen scroll. That kind of sucks. These are rotten zombies, as opposed to the fresh ones from earlier. Do I have an air special, I wonder? I do not. I just have this cool flippy kick. I mean, it's almost special. It's special to me, really. So I also just noticed this particular Rick I have taken is actually called Skull Rick. I just called them that earlier because I was like, yeah, this is where they kind of shaped it to be more not as possibly litigious. Because basically Friday the 13th owners were like looking for any reason to sue anybody. What the? Okay. Sure. Yeah, did it just up my score? I think I saw my score briefly change. Wasn't looking directly at it. Nothing here. Oh, ooh. Alright, we got that. Got that. Alright, the only thing I'm kind of wishing Rick had is some type of, like, grab. Like, I can grab them, that's fine, but, like, I don't know, like a jumping slam. Pressing jump just does that once I've grabbed them. What if I press special? Okay, it just does my special. That's kind of to be expected. Like, I just want to grab the guys that do, like, you know, a power bomb or something. I'm always talking about power bombs. I know, it's a problem. Like, I seem to have a few little attacks, so that's good. I have, like, this toss over. Okay, cool. This chainsaw! If you just give me a chance, I can skin their ass raw. Come on, that'd be so cool. I really hope there's not actually a way to pick them up and I'm just missing it. But I've literally pressed every button on the controller. And again, in the little how-to play section, it didn't mention anything about weapons at all, so I'm going to assume no. Maybe this game wasn't like 100% finished because it seems really blatant, right? There is a machete in the very first stage. There was the 2x4 in the second, and now there's this skin your ass raw machine right there. Just out in the open, flagrantly, just there, waiting to be used, and doesn't seem there's any obvious way to actually pick them up. So that's kind of a bummer, but whatever. And maybe they like put it in there to tease players, but then it's like, oh, I'm gonna put in weapons later. No, let's just release the game, maybe. Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, we got it, cool. Is this a little hole to hell? That's fun. This looks like a hole with salad inside. I'm not sure if you can see it. It looks like a chef's salad in there. I'm just saying what I think. All right, almost full health. Oh, okay. So, the green book did give me points. And I think that was enough points to roll me over to another life. So, I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts me. It was really only the Jennifer boss that like took a lot out of me, like physically and emotionally. Yeah, these weird Michael Jackson yells when you kill these guys. It really sounds like it's from a Moonwalker game or something. Alright, I would do a little toss over. Those are real graps right there. With the scissors! Okay. It's fine, it is what it is. I have to just adhere to its cock-teasiness of having the weapons, because that would put this over the top for me. And they don't have to be like weapons you use like a whole bunch, like they have limited use, you know, just to make you feel powerful for a bit, or more powerful as it were, because I'm already feeling pretty damn powerful. Well, with the terror mask and all. Are we good? No, we're not good. There you go. Oh, someone sure got Splatterhoused right there. Damn. These things feel a little out of place, but it's fine. Yeah. All they do is give me points. Okay. Alright, let's just do a couple specials here. Maybe clear one out. So, we had Biggie Man. There was no real... Yeah, no, we had Biggie Man the first stage. Jennifer in the second. I'm trying to wonder what the third one would be. It might be like the red spawn creature, like the big ugly mouths that come out of stuff, or that big weird face. It might be the big weird face. You guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about. The big weird face. Yeah. It's like, it looks like it's made out of like cheese. It looks like the cheddar goblin or whatever. I think that might be what they're going for. All right, here you go. Toss over. Toss over does decent damage, so that's good. Alright, cool. Alright, that's just section 1. Look at this bone! I want to bone up! You're not letting me bone anybody here. Okay, maybe I go here. Some people will just walk into these tiny spikes! Yes, tiny spikes is a death sentence! Why are they not the raisin spikes from the first level? You know what I mean? Like, those were threatening. Okay, no, now we're going up in spike... Ow. Now we're going up in spike depth and length. So width and length, I should say. Okay, alright. Toss you over. Oh, I just noticed their name, Screaming Mimi. I'm assuming the only reason these seem to be named accurately is because, the author poured over the instruction manuals. Anything here? Okay. Just a lone decapitated head there, because why not? You have to fill up the stage with gory scenery every time. I know. That's like one of the most important things of any Splatterhouse anything. I'm only shocked there was never like a Game Gear port that Sega would have commissioned, or Namco themselves would have made. Game Gear, like after a while, is just like, yeah, no, this is a distinctly Sega adjacent series for most of the time. And you think a Game Gear port would have sold well or whatever, or been like, you know, appropriate for the Game Gear. Well, we shall see who the boss of this actually is. It might be like the what's the other one I can remember? The mirrored Ricks that you have to fight. Might be what this is leading up to, because now we're in a library, so I don't think the big cheesy face is gonna fit in here. All right, we got it. We good? We good? Can I? Oh no. Oh yeah, no. You still need more. This is also a rotten zombie. It's even more rotten than the rotten zombie. How can rot get rotten? Okay. Oh man. Oh, I don't even remember these guys. Scientist zombie, the worst type, because they think they know everything. They're like, please save me. Oh, this is a horrible, awful, debilitating curse of zombieism that I have. I'm like, yeah, whatever, egghead. Whoa! I don't remember those enemies at all. Yeah, I knew it. It was this gross guy. Oh, I like the added veins on the sack. Love that. What is it actually called? Bellyache. That's strong. That's strong. It does look like, you know, a little bit of a pain is happening in the old belly welly there, right? Doesn't look like it's having a good time at all. Fair enough. Now, if I throw something in it, does it take damage? Doesn't seem like it. That's a little bit disappointing, but whatever. All right, let's see what happens when I do. Oh, screwed it up again. I'm still not 100% sure on the input. Oh no, I don't think I can do specials on that low health. That makes sense. Wait, I can grab it? Shut up. I want to finish him off with this. Oh, the back kick. Yo. What's gonna happen? Ew, icky pooey. Rex like, I don't have any shoes on. This shit is gross. Anyway, that is Splatterhouse, Deception of the Mask. That's still a good time. It's a little monotonous and everything, and like I said before, it really needs some weapons. But other than that, you know, very pleased to see it's quite playable. If you guys know any other Splatterhouse fan games or anything of that same ilk, do let me know in the comments below. And until then, I will see you next time on Flophouse Slays.